Hello Wastelanders, Wanderer here, welcome back to Fallout 4 Horizon. So I did a bit of scrapping and stuff off screen. I also burned down several fusion cores to where they are at 0 or 1% left on their charges. I also have a spare one here. We're going to make sure we drop this. We're going to go over to Vault 81 and get this stuff done. Well, where's my closest place to Vault 81 though? Let me check that. Vault 81 is over here. Yeah, over here. So Oberlin Station probably, or Hangman's Alley. Probably Oberlin Station. Okay, that's fine. We'll go to Oberlin. Just fast travel over here. Oh, do I have ammo and stuff? Are we good for that? I think I do. I don't think I dropped this stuff off. Check my weapons here real quick. Yeah, we're good. We're good to go. This is the wrong thing. This is not my fast travel thing. This is my fast travel thing. Oberlin Station, where are you? There you are. Let's go. So yeah, I got my fusion cores to gain admittance to this place. Need to go south from here. We're almost done with our 556. That's fine. We'll switch over to 762 once that's out. I think I have about 120 or 100 762 rounds, somewhere around there. Decent amount. We'll go through those. Then we've got the laser stuff we can go through as well. We have so much ammo. It's actually a bit shocking how much more ammo I have in this version of Horizon on Desolation mode than I had in previous versions. Like, it was actually extremely prohibitive in the previous versions, and now it's just like, I mean, as long as you're willing to use weapons that are outside of your weapon spec occasionally, like, you just gain so much ammo. Not that I'm complaining, it's just different, you know? We haven't found the spaceship, the alien man either. That cave is around here, close by. Where is the crash site at? I should do that too. I remember the cave, like, very vaguely. Well, here's the Vault 81. Did I want to look for this before I go in there? Can look a little bit more real quick, just to make sure we're not missing it. It's not that big of an area to search through over here. I'm like positive it's in this area somewhere between Oberlin and there. Well, there's Oberlin Station-ish, kind of. Kind of, sort of, not really, actually. I believe it's down below here, but maybe it's up above. Garbled radio beacon, is this the alien one? This is it. That's how you find it. Here we go. There it is. Okay, so if we look here, there's some green blood. And I believe you can follow that green blood. It's really hard to see, though. This is totally a play on the Mars Attacks movie, by the way, which was like an old sci-fi comedy spoof type movie, which is great, by the way. It's hilarious. Okay, so it's not... I don't think it's down this way then, because it's got to be further up north. Probably is above that area. But yeah, if you haven't seen Mars Attacks, just do yourself a favor and go get it. It's a hilarious movie. It has like a lot of star power, and it has Pierce Brosnan in it too, which Pierce Brosnan at the time was a pretty big star because he had just gotten done doing James Bond, right? So dead person under a tree here. Here we go, this is it. We'll match my futuristic weapon against theirs. In before I get destroyed.
So long.
Get up for a second. Oh.
Not your day.
There it is, Alien Blaster.
Let me know what I can carry.
Nowhere near as cool as the one from Fallout 3. The one from there was actually super overpowered, I think. Okay, so for future reference, it is up here-ish. It's not exactly where I thought it was. Okay. We can turn off the radio now. Okay, let's go south then. Yeah, let's go down towards the vault then. Cool, one more thing marked off the list, I guess. I'm basically checking things off of my quest list to get everything done that's not, like, main quest related. And I can't really proceed in the main quest just yet because, again, I want to do Far Harbor first. So yeah, we're going to get some stuff done this episode, probably next episode too. I don't think I'll get everything done in this one. And then, ideally, already been through here. Ideally, I'll be able to go to Far Harbor pretty soon then. That'd be pretty neat. Then we can do all the Far Harbor stuff. Now, Far Harbor, I've only done the Far Harbor stuff like once, whereas I've done everything else like multiple times. Okay, I'm also going to drop one of the nice fusion core out of here, and I'm going to get out my power armor too.
Talk now.
Oh, sure. Is everything okay? Why can't I press this? 2.
Go ahead.
Just you taking care of Bobby. I ain't proud of having to put you through that. That sort of dictatorial shit ain't usually my style.
tried to dupe us both. Dealing with her was the right move.
True, but it doesn't change the fact that she's out of the picture because of us. Hell, that sort of bull's the whole reason I became mayor in the first place. Some ass named Vic ran the town for I don't know how long before that. Guy was scum. Used us drifters like his own personal piggy bank. He had this goon squad he'd use to keep people in line. Every so often he'd let them off the leash, go blow off some steam on the populace at large. Folks with homes could lock their doors, but us drifters, we got it bad. There was one night, some drifter said something to them. They cracked him open like a can of cram on the pavement. And we all just stood there, did nothing.
That's a hard choice to make. I don't envy you.
I appreciate you trying, but there's no need to sugarcoat it. It was spineless the way I acted. I felt like less than nothing. Afterwards, I got so high, I blacked out completely. When I finally came to, I was on the floor of the old State House, right in front of the clothes of John Hancock. John Hancock, first American hoodlum and defender of the people. I might have still been high, but those clothes spoke to me, told me what I needed to do. I smashed the case, put him on, started a new life as Hancock. After that, I went clean for a bit, got organized, convinced Cleo to loan me some hardware, got a crew of drifters together and headed out into the ruins, started training. Next time Vic's boys went on their tear, we'd be ready for them.
A guy like that only understands one thing. Swift and brutal force. You made the right call.
See, I knew you had your head on straight. So, the night of, we all got loaded. Let Vic's boys get good and hammered. And burst from the windows and rooftops where we'd been hiding. They never even saw it coming. We didn't have to fire a shot. We didn't have to. But we sure fucking did. It was a massacre. Once we'd mopped up, we strolled right into Vic's quarters in the State House. Wrapped a rope around his neck and threw him off the balcony. And there I am, gun in hand, draped in Hancock's duds, looking at all the people of Goodneighbor assembled below. I had to say something. That first time I said them, they didn't even feel like my words. Of the people, for the people, was my inaugural address. Became Mayor Hancock of Goodneighbor that day. And from then on, I vowed I'd never stand by and watch. Ever again.
And you're never gonna have to. We'll take care of the Commonwealth together.
Good. I just hope you get where I was coming from. I ain't out to bring harm to anyone that didn't earn it. Though I'm getting the distinct idea you got the same plan. Well, you probably heard enough of me running my mouth for one day. Wanna get moving?
Okay. Wait, we went back outside? Crap, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to go inside. I guess I got turned around during the conversation. Right, so we're gonna drop our good fusion core.
Pretty sure the vaults were built to keep riffraff like us.
We're gonna drop the good one. I don't think it'll take the one that's in my power armor out.
So you're back. I take it you got what Overseer McNamara was looking for.
Yep, all three of them.
All right. I'm opening the door. Overseer McNamara and myself will meet you at the entrance. Oh, and behave yourself. You start any trouble, we'll toss your ass right back outside.
Come on, Gwen. My guys have been working doubles for weeks now. They need a break.
Everyone's working hard right now, Cal. You think I don't know that? Just do the best with what you can. That's all I'm asking.
Fine. I'll see what I can do. But you and I both know we can't keep going on like this.
Sorry about that. As you'll soon see, we have a few maintenance projects underway. Gwen McNamara, Overseer. Welcome to Vault 81. Here, we pride ourselves on having maintained a successful vault over these past 2 centuries.
Hancock, what are
We'd
you
like
doing?
to be completely self-sufficient, but there are certain resources we can't provide ourselves.
Hancock, stop it.
Why do you keep yourself so isolated?
Why not? We have warm beds, clean clothes, a solid roof over our heads. Our food and water are radiation-free. We don't deal with the elements or raiders. We're safe here. And for some, that safety and stability is what counts.
Interaction is a good thing. The Commonwealth is improving.
So I've heard. But it's still got a long ways to go. That's why I like to use a give-and-take system. If outsiders are willing to help us, we're willing to help them. Speaking of, if you're ready, I can take those fusion cores from you.
Of course. Here they are.
Thank you. Dr. Pensky will greatly appreciate these. Now, I have work to do. Most everyone here is very friendly with Commonwealth visitors. Although that power armor may make a few people nervous.
Ma'am, what about his, friend here?
I'll allow it. Security is already extra mindful as it is. If he's lived this long in the Commonwealth, I'm sure he's chosen his friends wisely. If you need anything else, I'll be in my office.
Don't go feeling all special because the Overseer let you in here. You weren't the first.
Oh no, Synths are going to Nordhagen.
Certainly won't be the last.
Okay, well, I guess we'll go and get the quest to get ashes. And then we'll go and do that. Last time I didn't defend a settlement, I had to repair a bunch of stuff and I lost a bunch of resources. It kind of sucked. So I'd rather not have to do that again.
Another outsider.
Can I actually talk to you, or are you just,
Another outsider. What'd they let you in for?
Here to do a little trading.
We'll make it quick. We don't need your kind lingering around here.
I'm a fellow Vault Dweller.
I don't care where you're from. It's not here.
If you're looking
man?
to do some trading, look for the depot. Alexis has just about anything you could need.
Hey there.
Power armor? There's something you don't see every day. Don't say anything, but man, I'd love to be out there.
If you want to leave, why don't you just go?
Wish it was that easy. It's scary leaving the vault. And the Commonwealth? It's also unpredictable.
It takes some preparation. I'd learn how to use a gun and be ready to use it before I went out there.
I've never even touched a gun. Now, I can't even say if our security has seen any real combat, but with the hours we're working these days, I'm not even sure where I'd find the time to practice.
Why the long hours?
We're just making sure this roof over our heads doesn't cave in on us. They say it's all the moving parts that have us working round the clock these days. Structurally, I guess 81 is still pretty sound. Vault Tech sure knew what they were doing when they set these places up. Well, I don't want to keep you, and I gotta get back to work. Maybe I'll see you around.
Okay.
No signs of radiation. Impressive.
Hey, Ashes. What are you doing up here? Ashes,
Meow.
where are you going? Ash! Damn it. Aaron's not going to like this. Stay out of trouble.
The Commonwealth sounds so exciting. And dangerous.
Go ahead and take all, Wilson. You won't take anything that can be stolen, so it should be okay to do that. Just don't touch anything, because it's all potentially being stealing. That'd be bad.
Hey there.
Now that you made it in, we'll be keeping an eye on you. So do us all a favor and behave yourself.
All right, officer.
How's that power armor working out for you?
I'm alive, aren't I? Hank? Oh, there you are. Kept seeing his name, but he wasn't actually there. It's really odd how companions just, like, stare at you constantly. It's a really weird AI choice.
Hey,
Mister, are you really from the Commonwealth?
Yes, I am.
I knew it! Hey, I can show you around the vault if you want. Just 5 caps.
Okay, give me the tour, Austin. Here's the caps.
Yes! I gotta show you to Erin. She's gonna flip. Follow me. We'll start over here.
Austin gives you a proper tour, unlike the girl over in Bunker Hill.
This is the depot. The Combs family run it. Erin and I are best friends. Her mom and dad fight a lot, so I don't like to go in there when they're around. But if you need something, they're the ones that have it.
What do they fight about?
I shouldn't tell you this, but everyone says Mr. Combs is sleeping with Tina. Mrs. Combs doesn't know, but he's always leaving her to do all the work while he hangs out with Tina. Next up, the Overseer. I bet you killed a lot of strange things. Ooh, and raiders. I bet you fought raiders too.
This guy has a quest to turn in tools for money, but I won't be doing that because we need tools too much.
The
Yes, I'm
Overseer's
here.
office is up there. They're busy up there, and they do not like to be bothered. She makes rules, but she's nice. I like her.
Does she take care of people that break the rules?
Security mostly takes care of the people who break the rules, but she's in charge of all of the security officers. It doesn't happen very often. Next stop, the diner. Now we gotta go downstairs. That's where the diner is. Everybody eats there. Sometimes it gets real crowded. The Somersets are nice though. You'll like them.
Hello, Austin. I see you're showing our guest from the Commonwealth around.
Yes, ma'am. This is the Sunshine Diner. Grant says that they'll take all of our hard work and turn it into swill. Mr. and Mrs. Somerset run the diner. They're pretty nice. Mrs. Somerset's pies are the best.
How's their food? Other than the pies.
I like it. Mrs. Somerset always sneaks me seconds.
I'll save you a slice of pie, Austin.
Next stop, Horatio. I told you they were nice. Do you like your hair? I like mine. I hate combing it though. Gran makes me comb it.
Does she? Because it doesn't really look like it. Okay then, so... Yes, let's go. There we go. He's just staring at me instead of leading me on towards Horatio. Horatio is the barber, if I remember correctly.
Austin, that hair of yours is a mole rat's nest.
This is where Horatio fixes up people's hair. Erin's mom comes here all the time. Gran hardly comes here at all. She makes me cut my hair, though. It's not fair.
Would he do my hair?
Sure, he can turn your hair into anything. I wanted him to make mine look like Skull, but Gran wouldn't let him. Next stop is Gran. Let's go see Gran. I live with her.
Excellent.
She's not my real grandmother, though. My parents died when I was real little. Hi, Gran.
Austin, what are you doing here? Are you bothering that stranger from the Commonwealth?
I'm not bothering him. I'm helping him. That's Gran. She takes care of me. You can call her Dr. Pensky. She acts a little grumpy, but it's not for real.
Says you.
She runs our hydroponics lab. It's where we get all our food.
You don't get anything from the Commonwealth?
Nope. Gran grows it all here. She's really smart. Next stop, Miss Katie. Come on, hurry up. We gotta go to the other side of the vault. I'll show you where I go to school. I bet you didn't have to go to school.
That's a good point, actually. If there's no, like, formal education for people, a lot of people would be super uneducated.
This is the school. Miss Katie runs it. It's boring most of the time, but Gran says I have to go anyway.
Your Gran is a smart woman, Austin.
Oh,
Are there a lot of kids in the vault?
Not that many. The Overseer says that we're using population control, whatever that is. Next stop is the medical clinic. Let's go downstairs. I'll show you the clinic. Doc Forsyth and Rachel are okay, I guess. But I don't go there unless I have to. Or unless Grant makes me.
they wouldn't be able to have too many kids here because they couldn't support that many at once, I suppose. Like, you couldn't have the population actively growing. You'd want it to stay pretty much the same.
This is our medical clinic. If you get hurt or sick, you come down here. Dr. Forsyth says I can't bother him or Rachel while they're working.
Did you ever get sick?
Just colds and stuff. Hardly anyone here gets sick. Mr. Somerset broke his foot once, though. They put a big cast on it, and he had to walk with crutches. Now we go see Erin. She's gonna be surprised when she sees you. Come on, this way. Erin and I spend a lot of time together. She didn't believe me when I said I would bring you to her.
Notice that Horizon adds the Vault 81 cure as well, so if you do that quest and you get hit by mole rats, you can still recover your lost health. It doesn't have to be permanent loss, which normally I would have avoided this place because of that, so it's kind of nice.
Erin, look who I found! The stranger from the Commonwealth.
Wow. You're really from the Commonwealth?
Yes, I am.
Whoa. Someone from the Commonwealth. That's so cool. We haven't had a visitor in a while now.
Thanks for doing my tour. I was so cool to show you off to everyone.
I'm heading out. Don't wait up for me.
Again? But I need your help here.
Is hiding something.
There you go. Good job.
I'm a bottomless pit when it comes to food.
If you need anything from the depot, stop by in the morning.
Okay, everybody's done for now.
Excuse me, mister. Have you seen my cat?
Ash is gone?
I did actually.
I think he's left the vault. I saw him run by me when I got here.
Left the vault? Oh, please bring him back. Please. No one else would set foot outside for him.
I'll find him for you.
Thank you. His name is Ashes. He's the sweetest little gray cat. I just want him to come home.
There are other random quests we can do here too.
It's been a while since someone from the Commonwealth last visited us.
I heard there's all sorts of scary monsters in the Commonwealth.
Okay, so Aaron's back over here. Right, there's a quest in the reactor too. I think.
Jesus, Bobby, can you not
Yep.
do that here? What if the Overseer or Whitaker caught you?
Cut me some slack, Tina. I've been working 12 hours straight.
You've been working. Sure. I bet bossing around old Rusty really takes it out of you.
You've no idea, Mr. Luca.
Hey, will you both just get lost? You're killing my buzz here.
With pleasure, sir.
Fine. Get caught. Then you won't have the choice to leave because the Overseer will make it for you. Hey, outsider. Do me a favor. If my good-for-nothing brother asks you for Jet, tell him to buzz off.
You're obviously upset.
Look, he's a junkie, but he's getting careless. If he gets caught, we're both in trouble. And as much as I'd like to leave this canned paradise, that's not how I want to go.
If he's addicted, you should try to help him get clean.
I think I haven't tried. I locked him in his room for a week. It wasn't 2 days before he was using again. Now I admit, I've got my own share of the blame here. Bobby gets his chems from me, and I keep him on a short leash. But not anymore. I'm cutting off his useless ass.
Why would you feed his habit?
He's my brother, and he's overworked. I give him a little jet, and he perks up. He seems happy, I feel better. Done. Now that it's getting out of control, it's another story. He wants to put me at risk, he gets cut off.
It is kind of your fault.
Good. That's the first step to helping your brother.
Should have done it a long time ago. But things ain't easy around here.
Just give him some dick doll, he'll be fine. BS. Yep. LOL. I like it. He might be going to bed already. Chem stash is like over here somewhere, I think. Maybe? Old Overseer Terminal, and we can get in here. Technician's note. I'm pretty sure we can get in here.
Nice.
First guest, very nice. Mission of Vault 81 is research infectious disease and antibodies, with particular attention paid to potential mutations in a climate of heavy radiation. Right, that's why they have all the mole rats back there. Just gonna skim these real quick. Oh my gosh, so many. There's like a whole lab back there, if I remember correctly.
Well, that's one way to do it. Always preferred kicking it myself.
Yeah, they're using that. They're using this secret door over here as a chem stash, I believe. Huh. Zauno put one of these things in here, huh? It's interesting. Unfortunately, everybody's asleep right now, so I guess we just go and find ashes and
Seeds. I need more seeds.
Power
be on our
armor.
way.
Better not be here to cause any trouble.
She's looking pretty bad in there.
If you want a good meal, see Maria at the
This
kitchen.
strain is doing quite well.
Dr. Pensky.
I can't seem to get the potatoes right. Very little discoloration. Strong cellular plant structure. Gonna need more fertilizer soon. I'll have to see how it holds up to exposure.
You whipping up a new batch of pies today? I heard Alexis promised one to Erin, and I know how you hate to disappoint the little ones.
Marcus William Somerset. Oh, don't you go on thinking you're so clever. Those pies are going to be for Calvin and his crew. Lord knows they could use a treat right now.
Hey, you tried telling that to Erin and breaking a little girl's heart. I didn't realize my wife was so cold-blooded.
Mark, I swear, over 40 years of marriage, you need to count your blessings you're still alive.
Another new face in the vault, eh? What is it we're needing now, fella?
Come again? What do you mean?
Well, Gwenny... Oops. I mean, the Overseer never lets anyone in unless we need something. I figured someone put in a request with her if we got a new face in the vault. Lord knows we could use some help around.
I gave some fusion cores to the Overseer.
Fusion cores?
Must be for something high-tech. I was hoping for a crate of mute fruit myself. The people here, they're a bit overworked these days. Some blame the overseer. But it ain't Gwenny's fault. Poor girl. Just landed the right position at the wrong time.
What's going on? Why are people so overworked?
Well, you live in the same place for 200 years. Time just takes its toll. Until the overseer opened the vault to the traders, we were just slapping on one band-aid after the next. Now we're just scrambling to keep old 81 together.
It's not easy being a leader.
Truer words were never spoke. And I wouldn't want her job in a million years. Well, I best be getting back to it. Don't want the old lady on me again. 62 years old and still fiery as ever.
You must be that new traveler Gwen let in. It's always nice to see a new face around here.
Who's Gwen?
Oh, Gwen's the overseer, but I could never get used to calling her that. I've known that girl since she was in diapers. If you need any food for the road, or just feeling hungry, you let me know. Our menu isn't quite as exotic as the Commonwealth, but it'll do in a pinch.
Do you run this place by yourself?
Heavens no, I'd be a wreck. My husband, Mark, he helps me, though mostly with the tasting.
Is it hard work feeding everyone here?
It used to be easier. Back when I was young, we had more supplies than we could count. Why, my mother taught me some recipes that had ingredients that... well, I doubt you could find them anywhere anymore. Since we started trading, we managed well enough, but the variety? Let's just say it's more than a bit lacking.
Have you ever thought about leaving the vault?
Never. Can you imagine? Oh, born and raised right here in Vault 81. It was easier back then, you know. Supplies were high, and the dangers outside were both severe and unknown. Poor Gwen didn't know what she was getting into when she accepted the role of Overseer.
How is Gwen doing as the Overseer?
It weighs on her, I can tell. We need help from the Commonwealth, but a few people, they don't care for it. Not to mention the state of the vault. Upkeep's got people working round the clock these days. Even me. If people are going to be up all night working, they'll need a good meal to keep them going.
Let's see what you got.
I wish I could say it was all homemade.
Okay, basic stuff here. Nothing I really need, though, so... It all actually has rads, though, despite them saying it doesn't have any rads, so, yeah.
Showing off that power armor.
Tired of working. Tired of this vault.
If you want a new look, stop by my salon sometime.
Hello, Horatio.
You should take off that helmet. It's good to let the scout breathe.
Need to check the water pumps again. The water smells funny.
Okay, there's the elevator up. Let's go and get the cat. Probably go and sleep for the night somewhere too. Maybe Oberlin Station's not too far away, I guess. Of course, I get down here and then like it's immediately nighttime. People are going to bed and we can't sleep here. There's no like guest room or anything that I know of, so... You can eventually get your own room in the vault if you want, which is kind of cool.
Sorry about the maintenance. It never ends these days.
Katie Pinn is the teacher here in 81. You should stop by her class. She's big on learning from outsiders.
That's right, you can do like an interview with her for her kids. Okay, so Ashes is up by... No, not that. There we go. Just over here, it's not far away. Oh, hi, Cricket.
Everyone wants a piece of what
You always have lots of powder and stuff. We are getting kind of close to being at 20k, but I think we're good for now. Though I could sell some stuff, I guess. Oops, oh, never mind. You have no caps at all. Never mind. Later on. So yeah, Ashes is up here by... the north of this place. There's like a bunch of bugs and stuff over here too we can kill, I guess, real quick. See ya.
Well, ain't this a rare treat?
Ashes, go home. Erin misses you.
That's exactly how you'd get a cat to go home. I'm sure that would work 100%, no doubt in my mind. Okay, we're actually close to the Hangman's Alley. Let's just go to the Hangman's Alley real quick then. Can we get there by just like going up through here and jumping over? Probably. Yeah, this should work.
Hey, I got something.
That was weird. It was like a double stomp jump thing. Oh, yeah, there's like a diner over here. Some super mutants over here, I think. This is the other entrance to, yeah, this place where they fight him off. The guards from DC fight him off. But there's another place over here, too. This is the place? Yeah, this is the place.
Oh, where you?
Just the one, huh? There's more inside.
Take whatever you can.
I'll keep watch.
Might be a bed in here we could use too.
Getting hungry. Wish a buckethead would show up. I'd rip his legs clean off.
There's like a back door that goes outside and also a front door, and I'm pretty sure there'll be a super mutant right out here beside us whenever we come out here. Nope, just Hancock. Okay, that's good.
Someone there?
Really? That whole thing is blocked. It is. That's kind of ridiculous. That's really just kind of silly that that whole thing causes it to be blocked. When there's so obviously so many holes in it, but it's like an impenetrable wall. That's pretty dumb. We gotta go north to get to Hangman's. Oh yeah, Fenn Street Sewers. The serial killer. This'll work, I guess.
Move along.
Right, just go up through here and take a left and we should be right there. Not that left. This left. And I put beds around here somewhere. Might be in the other building though.
Yes?
There's a second building, right? Yeah, this one and this one. Yeah. This one's the one that has all of our beds in it, I'm pretty sure. Maybe? Well, whatever. I'll just make a bed real quick. What? Why would I not be able to have... Do I really not have packaging material? I guess maybe I don't. Okay. Need a tech lab for that, so I guess that means we're making one of these. Just so I can make some packing material. Okay, it's under materials, packing material. Yeah, we have got plenty of this stuff. Just need to make a whole bunch of it. Don't use it for anything else. The plastic and cotton, that is. So yeah, just... God, fingers. Okay, there we go. Good. Do I have a training session to use up as well? Let me check that too. Yeah, we can do research. Okay, let's do that. We're just short on circuitry, and we can do this. No, never mind, we can't. Yeah, okay, so we're done for the day. Cool, that's fine. Okay, so bed. Good enough. There, done. Wonder if you can fast travel to Vault 81. Wonder if Horizon adds something that you can fast travel to and from it once you unlock everything. Be kind of cool to have that as a home. Should be good. That's a lot of rads. Okay, out this way. That's fine. We'll go around this way.
Ain't alone. You hear something? Bad move!
Nice. Might even come out ahead on that in terms of fusion cells. Depends how much they all have. Oh, that's not a body. I thought it was a body over here. There it is.
World's always gonna have tyrants. If I get my way, there'll be a lot less.
Should not have picked it up actually, but whatever, it's fine. Can't get rid of those damn pistols. Is that everyone? No. Okay, should be good. Good old trusty laser rifle. So we go, yeah, this way. There's a little event over here too that you can go into this house over there and bugs will attack you. You can turn on the front porch zapper and it'll zap them. But, I mean, it's... The main thing is you can find a terminal that tells you that there is a buried chest with treasure in it down below that lake, but I'd take so many rads going down there and it's probably not really worth that much, to be honest. Doesn't seem worth my while.
Don't want any trouble in 81.
Yes?
Dr. Forsyth is asking to see you when you have a moment.
Okay, the elevator took forever for some reason, but there we go, we're back. All right. So, Aaron was down in the residential area. Or that wasn't down here, was it? We can go this way, right? Yeah, here we go.
Alexis is just about it.
Oh, she's in class. Okay.
Ashes! You found him! Thanks, mister. I was so worried about him.
You're welcome.
I'm so glad he's safe. Ashes!
She gave me a fusion core?
Oh, you're that new traveler. You must have had so many adventures out
And I bet
in
Mom's gonna
Commonwealth.
make me give you a bath.
Every waking moment's an adventure out there.
Oh my. I knew it. My kids would love to hear some of them. Would you be willing to talk to my class?
I'd be glad to talk to them.
Marvelous. Stop by whenever class is in session. I'll just stop what I'm doing and turn the class over to you.
Guess we can do it right now.
Hello, Katie.
Would you like to tell the students one of your stories now?
Sure.
What topics should I avoid?
Nothing with excessive violence. And I'm sure they'll have lots of questions.
I'd be glad to.
Wonderful. The kids are so excited. Children, listen up. We have a guest today who is going to tell us stories about the Commonwealth.
Did you ever fight a Deathclaw?
I did, yes.
Deathclaws are very dangerous. It was a tough fight.
How did you beat it?
Let's see. I'm just gonna go for it.
A group of raiders had my friend Preston trapped.
But you rescued him, right?
Preston showed me where to find some power armor I could fix.
Power armor! Wow.
I wasn't ready when the Deathclaw crawled out. Good thing I had that power armor.
That sounds scary.
Preston and I kept shooting until it was dead.
I bet that took lots of bullets.
Thank you so much for that story. Children, say thank you.
Thank you.
And we have a thank you gift for you. Here.
Wish my mom and dad wouldn't fight so much.
Katie.
Oh, you're that new traveler. You must have had so many adventures out in the Commonwealth.
Okay, so that's it. There's that quest. We gotta go and talk to the maintenance guy. Oh, this guy.
Hello, hold.
So you're the new guy. I heard we let someone into the vault. How long do you plan on sticking around?
Long enough to have a good look around.
Well, hopefully that means not long. We can take care of ourselves here in 81. We don't need to be letting in every stray traveler that comes our way.
Huh? Uh-oh. She's stuck in her bed. There's her brother, right?
Hey there.
Middle of the day, man. You should be up and working that reactor.
Oh man, I need a fix. What you looking at? Sick of working. Is this day almost over?
Hi, Tina.
Okay, that was a bit odd.
Maybe after this, Bobby will finally listen to me and we'll both get the hell out of here.
You can open a quest with them eventually to where you can get him clean. I'm almost positive of that. Remember doing it. Maybe it's not... Oh,
Nice
Dr.
Pip
Forsyth
boy.
wants
If
to
it
talk
ever
to us, that's
starts
right.
acting up on you, see Alexis. She'll fix it right up.
And Dr. Forsyth is downstairs in the clinic. That's right, they want a blood sample, right?
I hope I'm not being presumptuous, but I'd like to ask you a favor. Would you mind donating some medical samples, even just a blood sample?
Sure, you can have some blood.
Excellent. Just have a seat, and I'll draw some blood.
Where? Over here? Over here.
Sit there.
Trying. There we go. Or lock our suit up. I can't lock it here, huh? Interesting.
This'll only take a sec.
Could have put Hancock in it, I guess.
There. Hardly hurt a bit, eh? Thank you. This will be a great help. Now, I need to get these prepared immediately.
What do you need the blood for, though?
All right, now we're talking.
You're that wanderer from the Commonwealth. I'm Rachel. I assist Dr. Forsyth with his medical duties. Are you sick or injured?
Nope. Nope, put that away.
Do you get a lot of patients in the vault?
No. The people of this vault are surprisingly healthy. If that's all, I have work to do.
Okay, lots of stuff here. Nothing I really need, though.
I often wonder about medical facilities in the Commonwealth and just how sanitary they must be.
Oh, Nordhagen defended itself. I totally forgot.
Dr. Forsyth.
I've heard some doctors out there specialize in facial reconstruction. I can't imagine attempting surgery in those conditions.
The work never ends in Vault 81.
If you're hungry, Maria can rustle you up some chow.
We keep the vaults safe.
Is that power armor? I've heard of it. This is the first time I've ever seen it.
Oh, this is the DeLucas, right? Classroom.
Now, where did I put those screws? Hybridization. It's got to be a flaw in the hybridization.
Sorry about the maintenance. It never ends these days.
Don't try anything.
Damn, I need a break.
Calvin.
Sorry, new guy. Not a lot of time to talk right now.
I'll be quick, I promise.
Ha! We'll see about that. What can I do you for?
So, there's a lot of upkeep going on right now.
Hell, you could say that again. Old 81 here, she's a straight-up wreck. Pretty solid for a while, easy enough to keep up with her needs, but in the last few years or so, damn, she got feisty. Been going through tools like they were going out of style, so if you got any, I'd be more than happy to take them off your hands.
How much are you paying?
I'd say 15 caps per tool. Overseer won't let me go higher, but I'll take as many as you can grab.
Sure, you got yourself a deal.
Stupendous. One less thing to bug the Overseer about. Anyway, here I am running my mouth when there's work to do. Sorry I can't talk longer, stranger, but mind the maintenance. Shouldn't get in your way, at least.
Hey, Calvin.
Hopefully 81 will quit her fussing long enough to give us folks a decent break. I swear, it's something new every day. What I wouldn't give for some brand spanking new genuine Vault-Tec parts right now.
I can't actually give him anything. I can't sell him anything.
Our Commonwealth guest, welcome to the depot. And pardon the clutter, I don't get much time to tidy up these days.
No time? Why not?
Ugh, where to begin? When you're dealing with items that are all over 200 years old, work just accumulates like crazy. Some days it's all I can do to keep my head above water. But you probably don't want to hear about all that. Let me know if you want to take a look.
Do you run this place by yourself?
Well, there's my husband Halt, but once you need him, he's nowhere to be found. I swear the cat is more help than he is.
Why do you say that?
I really shouldn't get into it.
That's okay. You don't have to talk about it.
Thanks, I never should have brought it up. But back to business. Anything I can help you with?
I don't have the charisma to go through that.
I might be interested in buying or selling.
Great, I have all sorts of odds and ends.
Shipment of fuel, but I have fuel coming in now. Shouldn't be a big deal. Okay. Don't need this stuff.
You got guts wearing that Pip-Boy in the Commonwealth. I can't believe someone hasn't tried to steal it yet.
They might have tried.
Yeah?
Where did that boy get to? Austin? Austin Engel!
I'll be damned if that whole duct isn't gonna need replacing.
Excuse me, Dr. Pensky.
Ah, you'll do perfectly. I'm in need of a willing test subject to try this new strain of fruit I've created.
Okay.
Sure. I like fruit.
Excellent. Just tell me how it tastes and how it makes you feel. Now, where did I put that Geiger counter?
Where is my fresh mute fruit I just got? Nice.
Pardon me, Dr. Pensky.
Did you try the fruit? Tell me, how was it?
It was good. No adverse effects.
I knew it. This is good progress. I'll have to start a new batch right away. Since you've been so helpful, maybe you can help out in another capacity. You see, I need these plants to conduct my studies, and they take some special nourishment, especially the carrots. If you could keep an eye out for fertilizer while you're out in the Commonwealth, I'll be more than happy to compensate you for your efforts.
How much are you paying?
I'll give you 25 caps, non-negotiable. I know how you outsiders enjoy your bartering, but I've never been any good at it.
Sure, I can do that.
Really? Great. I was dreading having to put in another request to the Overseer. Just bring by whatever you can find whenever you have the time.
So, 1 fertilizer equals 25 caps. Don't have anything on me now, do I? Doesn't look like it. Can go to component view to see it easier. No, not right now. Can't you make it? Can't you create fertilizer though? Or maybe it's just compost that you can create now in Horizon. You can't do fertilizer. Not sure.
Seeds. I'll need more seeds.
I guess I can go talk to the Overseer too. Sure, she won't be happy about me talking to her, but oh well.
That power armor's pretty fancy. Bet you can do some real heavy lifting in that getup.
Stay safe, sir.
Can I just walk in? Is it locked? It's a nice place you got here. This is like actually livable, you know?
Some of our residents aren't as thrilled about outsiders as most, so please, don't think they speak for all of us.
Hello, Overseer.
If you haven't already, you should stop by the classroom. Katie would love to have you speak to her students. Take time to look around. You'll have the full run of the place.
Okay, we already went through that stuff, I guess. Alright, so I guess we're done for now. That's fine.
Tired of these tools giving out. Don't they know there's work to be done?
Need to check the water pumps again. The water smells funny.
I think we have to just like wait for a bit and then come back. Maybe do like one more quest, get some fertilizer for the one lady, and maybe we can... Maybe that'll open it up, I'm not sure. There's a whole back area we're supposed to go through over there.
Thank God Ashes is back. Aaron is crazy about that cat.
Dr. Forsyth and Rachel have plenty of medical supplies to get you stocked up.
Okay, well that's as far as I can go for right now here. We'll have to bring some fertilizer back here in the future. Just unfortunate it's like a long walk. I can't really fast travel unless I use a vertibird or something, I guess. But whatever, it's okay. So that's good. We can go back to the castle and check that out, or we can go and talk to Jack Cabot, I guess. Fastest way to get there, probably back to Oberlin Station, I guess. There we go. Get up there. Need to be going north. There we go. So we can go over to the railroad, I guess, would be maybe the best bet if we want to go to what was I talking about? If we want to go over to see Jack Cabot, we could also visit the new resting spot of the USS Constitution. Yeah, why don't we do that? So I'm pretty sure Jack Cabot will be over at Cabot House. He won't be up at Parsons still. Be nice to get those two things kind of done out of my quest log and off my to-do list, you know? Haven't done the combat zone yet either. Do I have spare people here? I might, to be honest. Probably don't have circuitry and stuff to make the things though. I was gonna make some more factories and stuff, but I probably won't have circuitry until the next cycle is done and everything. Okay, so we go over to Railroad HQ, I guess, and go up from there, and then talk to Jack Cabot and the robots and get those two quests done. I mean, we don't actually have a quest for the robots, but if you go up and talk to them, they give you another reward, which is kind of cool. I guess faster to go out this way through the Old North Church. Oh, there we go. I was like, excuse me? How do I get out of here? Right, this way. Playing survival does get kind of tedious in the late game whenever you're just trying to finish stuff up. You've already explored areas and stuff, and you just kind of want to get to somewhere, you know? You know there's not going to be anything in between. Okay, so where did these crazy robots end up at? Let's make a marker for it. Oh, this is a theater over here? No, this is somewhere else. Where is this? Just a subway station. I'm not sure if I've been through here yet or not. Oh, it's, duh. I know where this is. It's Valenti Station. Took his skull. There's some goodies in here we can get. That'll do, I suppose. This goes into downtown in Frost. Assuming you can get through and have the key and stuff. There it is. So up on top of this building... Oh, right. You can get there by going through here in the elevator, right? Yeah, over here. There's some dogs in here.
You're dead.
Sort of like respawns, I guess. Kind of weird. Another like T-posing stuff. Oh, it's weird. Yeah, it's weird. So yeah, they should be up here, right? Oh, this seems correct. Guess we'll see if it goes outside or not. Yep, sure does. Here we go. Yes. Oh god. The FPS loss. I'm gonna save right now because I'm afraid I'm gonna crash because of that FPS loss.
Captain Ironsides.
Our hero returns. What a glorious success. True, the mission is not quite complete, but one cannot deny our progress.
That was truly something.
Of that, there is no denying. I wager at this rate we should land in the ocean in 1, perhaps 2 more launches. My circuits tremble with excitement.
You really are going to launch the ship again?
With the courage and support of my faithful crew, our eventual triumph is assured.
I'm glad I could help out.
You were instrumental, sir. A veritable godsend. In recognition of your courageous role in this, I hereby promote you to the role of Honorary Lieutenant. And being that I, well, cannot actually fit below decks, I hereby give you the captain's quarters as well. 3 cheers for our new lieutenant. Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray!
So we can go down below, and we should be able to access everything in that captain's area now, which means we can just take it all, I think. I'm going to save before I try and take everything, though, because I don't want to end up stealing and then, you know, make all the robots upset. Though no, see, some of it's still stealing. Yeah, a lot of it is still stealing, so we're not going to do that. Good sleep here, though. Well, they don't know isn't going to hurt them.
Didn't think they were giving that away.
Hancock, don't open the door when I'm stealing stuff. You dummy. That's not very helpful. So where does this go if I go outside of it now? If I go down through the lower hatch?
Defending the Constitution.
It'd be hilarious if I opened it, it just like, I just fell to my death. I mean, I wouldn't fall to my death because I'm in power armor, but if I just fell to the ground, it'd be hilarious.
All is well. Patrolling.
Yeah, I should be right here. Yeah, so where's this go now? Oh boy, yeah, that FPS loss. Okay, just down here, I guess. Alright, well, we gotta go to Jack Cabot's house, so let's mark that. And I guess we just jump off, like, over here is fine. This is the top of Faneuil Hall? Yeah, okay. You should give us a unique, like, gamma gun, I think it is. Right, here we go. Never properly stole stuff from them either. Like, there's a whole bunch of stuff you can steal. Hey, Edward's still here.
What's up?
He made it out. I didn't realize he actually made it.
I don't need anything right now, thank you.
Right, there's a Zeta gun.
Yes. People can't actually live here, right?
Can we take, like, everything in here now? Just loot the whole place? Kinda seems like it. Wilson's making it hard, though. All the junk stuff that used to be stealing, he won't take, and I could turn his looting off, I guess, for now. It's not that big of a deal to pick up a couple of junk items, though. I don't really care that much to go through the settings and change all that temporarily. I don't think there's anything else here. It's super exciting. Down in the basement there might be. So this is a story of Lorenzo Cabot, who, yeah, he goes all the way back to the 1800s. So February of 1894, off Cape Cod aboard the SS Wakeful. I'm finally away. Imogene and Wilhelmia came to see me off. Imogene begging me not to go, as usual. Poor girl, she takes these partings hard. Jack wasn't there, of course. He thinks I'm making a laughingstock of the whole family with these expeditions. Has no time for what he calls ancient superstitions. No matter, this time I'll return with proof that even Jack will not be able to deny. Saturday, 10th of February, 1894. In the Atlantic, aboard SS Wakeful. The weather is fine and the captain promises a quick crossing to Lisbon. The red tape involved in organizing this expedition tried my patience almost to the breaking point, but I'm sure it was better to obtain the necessary permits from the Omani authorities through the State Department. I can only hope that my sheaf of documents and ready cash will be enough to placate the local governor when I arrive. Wednesday, 21st of February, 1891. In the Western Mediterranean aboard SS Wakeful. So far, so good. Uneventful crossing. Metternich was waiting for us in Lisbon with the welcome news that he had perfected his electrical sensing apparatus, which is now safely on board in its crates. If it works as well as he claims, this may save us weeks or even months of excavation work. Monday, 5th of March, 1891. Suez, Egypt. Still waiting to finish hiring our team of diggers. I am beside myself with impatience to be on my way. We are so close now, but I know from long experience that we will have better luck with an experienced Egyptian team than relying on the locals. Wednesday, 14th of March, 1894, I believe it says 4. Salalah, Oman. At last, we docked yesterday and have been unloading at a feverish pace. Any more delays, and we will be in danger of having to postpone until the summer heat has passed. Friday, 16th of March, 1894, near Wadi Adam, Oman. We are on our way. Nothing more stands in my way but the impenetrable desert and the secrets of the ages. Ha! I welcome those challenges. They seem like child's play after the endless delays and paper shuffling bureaucrats I've had to overcome to get here. Thursday, 29th of March, 1894, or is it 91? It must be 94, yeah, because we're past the 91 years. Empty quarter, Arabia. We've reached the spot without incident, some superstitious grumbling from our local guide, which I take it to be a good sign. Tomorrow we see if Metternich's apparatus works. If not, we begin digging in the traditional way. Saturday, 30th of March, 1894, empty quarter, Arabia. Metternich's apparatus has been bulky, sanded its delicate workings to no doubt, but he has obtained a favorable reading in a depression to the south. Heat during the day is tremendous. We'll set to work tomorrow and see what we see. Monday, 2nd of April, 1894. Nothing yet at the Southern Depression. Metternich swears that it wasn't a false reading. 2 more days and then I'll have to begin a search grid across the whole site, as disappointing as that will be. Tuesday, 3rd of April. Success! Late this afternoon, the digger's truck worked stone. Apparently the edge of a large circular structure. More trouble from the guide, the wisdom of not hiring the diggers locally now even more apparent as they pay little attention to him. Friday, 6th of April. Ubar, empty quarter, Arabia. I'm now convinced we have found Ubar itself. We've uncovered several fragmentary inscriptions with runes that match the ancient texts. We've made excellent progress clearing part of what appears to be a monumental plaza. Wednesday, 18th of April. All work has stopped. Sandstorm, one of the worst I've ever experienced. We are huddled in our tents in the lee of one of the large outcroppings and must hope to ride it out. The darkness is complete, although it is mid-morning. Friday, 20th of April. Sandstorm continues for a 3rd day. Like nothing anyone has ever seen, the guy is becoming very troublesome. Some of the diggers are beginning to listen to his wild tales of ancient curses and forbidden secrets. Even the normally phlegmatic Metternich is beginning to show signs of cracking under the strain. Saturday, 21st of April. The sandstorm is over, but 2 weeks of work has been undone. The area we had cleared is now buried under several feet of new sand. The guy disappeared at the night. I won't miss him, but the diggers are even more unsettled. Thursday, May 3rd. We've located what must be the foundation of the Great Temple. So far, nothing but stone and rubble, but something must have survived. Weather getting worse by the day. Metternich talking again of resuming work in the winter, but I won't hear of it, not when we're this close. Sunday, May 13th. I must record everything while it's fresh in my mind, although it's hard to concentrate with the crown right here in front of me. It's almost unbelievable, even to me, that I hold in my hands an artifact so clearly not made by any human civilization. But let me set down how it happened as clearly as I can. We had worked for at least a week to clear the shaft beneath the Great Temple. Even the diggers had caught the excitement. Then we hit solid stone, a cyclopean block, series of blocks as it turned out, obstructing the tunnel, clearly deliberately sealed by the builders. We almost despaired of getting through. 3 days of laborious pickwork. I wouldn't risk explosives here of all places, then break through into the darkness. I was first in. The dust of ages covered everything. clearly a burial crypt, sarcophagus at one end of the chamber. We lifted the lid, and inside, even I fell to my knees in shock. The diggers that were helping us fled. Metternich, white-faced, I feared he was having a heart attack. Luckily, no. We'll make a full catalog of the tomb in the morning. I ordered it sealed up overnight, not that I really believe any of the diggers would dare to enter it again, but better safe than sorry. I removed only the crown reverently without disturbing the body or any of the other artifacts. And so, vindication. The crown waits gleaming as if new made, although I know it is older than any human artifact ever uncovered. Later. I now know that this city's name was not Ubar and that this building was not a temple, and what was beneath it was not a crypt. I have so much to learn and so much to teach Wilhelmia and Jack and Imogen. When we return, we will return together. Monday, May 14th. Metternich was extremely surprised to see me wearing the crown this morning, and tried to argue with me when I ordered the men to bury everything we've uncovered. It doesn't matter now. The sandstorm will erase all evidence that we were ever here long before anyone can stumble across the site again. The city's location is now safe with me until I can return and uncover more of her secrets when I'm ready. That's it, I guess. Okay. Cool. I like that little story. It's one of the better bits of lore because it's kind of crazy.
Places like this is how people end up lab experiments. Trust me.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good advice, I would say. Gotta be Imogen's room with all the stuff laying around.
Yes.
Holy crap, there's so many of these. Yeah, these are all Imogen Cabots. From the 70s, the 60s/70s and 80s and 90s. So this is, she's talking about the terminal. Okay, I'm not super interested in all of Imogen's diary. Alright, well, I'm not sure, I guess Jack is still up there at Parsons, but I did get the Zeta gun, which is what I wanted from that quest as the reward. I mean, it's not any good, really, but I mean, I've got it. It's just a generic gamma gun, I think. Just has a Zeta wave barrel. It's not really anything special. I think you can craft it on a regular gamma gun, so it probably doesn't matter. I don't know. I guess I'll look at it and test it out. But I don't think it matters too much. But anyway, those quests are pretty well wrapped up then. And I think we'll probably wrap up this episode here as well then. So thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you next time.